Hey guys, Destinygundum, and today we're going to be doing a very different review as per the norm, which is basically Gundam or other mecha related stuff. We're going to be doing a Lego mock kind of thing. So this I created for I don't know, the Avengers Age of Ultron premiere, which I did go to on opening day. Not like the one in Hollywood, but like just in my local movie theater. So basically, what I did is I really liked the Hulkbuster armor from Age of Ultron, so I made my own Hulkbuster armor from sort of loosely based off the one from Age of Ultron. So basically, this one, I used the Hulk, the Lego Avengers 1 Hulk for scale, and they actually came out pretty well. I mean, the Hulk is obviously crouching a little bit, so he's gonna be a little shorter, but I feel like if he would stand up straight and stuff, he would come up just a little bit taller, so it's just around the same height as the Hulkbuster armor. This was really fiddly to build because I ran out of those new Mixels ball joints, so I had to use a lot of weird build techniques to kind of create this guy. But it was a really cool build because when I was finished with it, I was really glad with how it came out. So let's go ahead and check it out. So for a size comparison, here it is with Lego Hulk, and then for another comparison, here it is with my custom Groot minifigure. This one is also brick built as well, and it is to scale with Rocket Raccoon. So there's Groot. And then, what else do I have? And then while I'm at it, I have Mini Beard from the Lego Movie, which is a custom version, not the actual Mini Beard. This is just a full-on custom Mini Beard that I never painted. So it looks kind of multicolored. Yeah, so there's Mini Beard. So let me just pop Mini Beard back in his little container, and then let's get all these guys out of the way and just talk about the Hulkbuster. So the Hulkbuster, here it is, quick 360. So detail-wise, I wanted to incorporate a lot of the trans blue kind of thing, like as if like parts light up. So there's obviously the arc reactor right here. There's trans blue bricks on tiles on the arms. There's trans blue bricks on the legs / knee, which is where it was in the actual figure. Then of course there's some in the feet and the hands. So yeah, detail wise, I also wanted to incorporate those weird little like hook hammer things on the side of his feet for when he grabs onto things. And then yeah, that's kind of loose. Then I also wanted to make sure there was a lot of like intricate details like in the shoulder part right here, and just the back right here, the spine area. And yeah, so let's go ahead and check out articulation. For articulation, the head does not move at all except to lift up to reveal Iron Man's head. And then but when you do lift it up, there are some sections in the back that do fold out. Let's see, they are not wanting to fold out. I do not want to know why. Okay, so they fold out of the way. So say if you want more shoulder articulation, it brings it up just a little bit more than normal. So this is normal, and this is extra. And then basically the shoulders are on ball joints, so they rotate 360, except the ball joint is facing up, so you get a lot more rotation and movement. And then also there is a 90-degree bend in the elbow because of this standard hinge joint right here, this hinge clip joint. And as for the arm, what I did is it's a rotational joint with just a regular Technic pin. And then what's cool is I wanted to emulate that jackhammer gimmick that he has in the movie, where he just basically punches the Hulk over and over again. So he has that little jackhammer fist. And then also, yeah, of course, there's rotational. And then there's nothing at the torso. The legs go up about that far. They go back about that far. And they are pretty free roaming because there's really nothing in that area. This is just a CCBS connector right here. And then for the foot, there is an ankle tilt, and it's really tight. But yeah, so basically there's that. And then this came off. But yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation. And then for moving parts that don't really count as articulation, this chest part moves around. These arm panels flip and rotate to reveal more detail. Almost as if it's like in a maintenance mode. That's what I like to call it. Basically where all these like little ports and stuff open up, and you can see some of the detail inside. And then also there is these little hooks that I mentioned earlier for like when he hooks onto things and he wants to get like a more secure grounding. So that's basically that. And then let me just flip that back up here. And then yeah, so, and then also for another gimmick, his head obviously unravels. I actually painted in this face that is just a little tile brick with a little lip over here, and then this whole section flips up and around. It has multiple joints, so it can go all the way back here if you want. I kind of wish I had a circular tile with a fan in the back, because that would have been a little bit cooler as detail-wise. And then also the head right here. Unfortunately, I was not able to fit an entire minifigure in there, so I just put the head unit, and basically that works as well, because you know, you could still see the Iron Man's inside there, and you can flip that in, and it's basically just a head on the tile brick, and then the rest of it, there's some just random bits of detail inside there. And yeah, so flip that all back in, and then yeah. So obviously he poses pretty well with the Hulk. You do that classic punching pose. Let me see if I can get it here. I have to do some arm swapping for me. So basically, to achieve that weird punching pose, I have to arm swap the Hulk a little bit, because obviously the Hulk can't bend his arm like that, but basically it's something like that. And yeah, so basically, so it's like he grabs his arm and then he punches back. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed making this mock. It was a really cool and fun mock. Yeah, it took a lot of like trial and error, but definitely the end result is pretty cool and pretty fun. It fits in like the palm of your hand, and it's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this little preview sort of thing of the Age of Ultron Hulkbuster mock that I did.